Hi, everyone. This is Lisa J with Women in the Loop. And today we're going to look at Proverbs 29 and 11. And let's see what that tells us. A fool vents all his feelings, but a wise man holds them back. Does that mean not to tell people how you feel? No, I don't think so. But let's look at a better version or translation. A fool uttereth all his mind. That means he tells everybody exactly what he's thinking. But a wise man keep it all in until afterwards. So what does that mean afterwards? It means until you've gotten all of the information before you respond. So we're going to talk about picking your battles. Silence may be the best weapon, not the worst, the best weapon that we all could stand to use more of. So pick your battles. And picking your battles could mean saving a relationship, or it could mean helping us learn how to be in restraint, to practice restraint, and to bridle our tongues when we feel like we just got to tell people off. So, how do we do that? We first get an understanding, or we find out if there's been any misunderstanding of what we've heard or what we perceived. Get the facts before you give the facts. I heard a couple tell me not too long ago, we're just giving you the facts, Miss Lisa. But they gave me their facts without asking me questions about what I had written them. Know the tone of the person who's talking to you or that you're trying to respond to. And the Bible says in all our getting to get an understanding. So, get a tone. The spirit in which someone says is probably more important than what they're saying. So we have to find that out. And how do we respond? Just keep 3 questions in mind when you respond to people who may have written you, text you, talked to you. Is your response to them kind? Is what you're saying true? Is it really necessary to say it all? For the most part, we get 2 out of 3 of these right. We might be kind in it, and we may be expressing our truth to it. But is it always necessary? No, I don't think so. It's not always necessary to say. It's not always necessary to tell people exactly what you're thinking. And Proverbs 29 and 2011 supports that. And it may not be always good. So what do? We keep silent to keep friends. I'm going to tell you this from a 50-year-old woman. We as parents are not good with being parented by others. So, when somebody younger than me comes to me and wants to tell me like it is, it's hard because it's almost like they're talking to me like they're my parents. And that's not always something people can receive. Understand a matter before you respond to it. Look at Boaz. When Ruth came to him and gave him a proposal, he didn't judge her harshly and say, what matter a woman would come to me with this? He went back and he said, let me think about it and I'll get back to you. For the most part, we have to get back to people after we consider what they've said and in the spirit in which they said it. Otherwise, we're going to have to look at the consequences of giving them a piece of our mind. Giving your piece of your mind may mean losing your peace, losing them as friends, losing your wisdom. Why do I say wisdom? If you give everybody a piece of your mind, how much mind are you going to have left? Think about that. Is telling everybody your truth a good exchange for friendship? Those are really good questions to ask before you just let it rip. So what do? Again, you just keep silent. That's one of our best friends, right? Keep silent when the battle isn't worth it. Think about your destiny and what you're arguing, battling, competing for worth the whole conversation. For the most part, it isn't. And find out what really ails you inside. Why do you feel the need to have to tell everybody what you think? This same couple told me people don't understand what they say to them and how they just let them know what they need to know. But I think people don't understand because it's not always necessary. We have to sometimes submit, and submit doesn't mean you're wrong. Submit means I'm just going to meet you halfway and understand your point of view. And that's what we have to do. This is Lisa J with Women in the Loop.